What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. All right, so we had a monster day today in the markets. If you look at the Dow right now, which is where US30, you guys can see we hover over here. This is from literally from 9 o'clock all the way to the high of 12:15. If we just go to that aspect alone, we got over 800 pips just from that aspect today. So I want to break down what I saw because I saw the move. I did not catch the move. It's very important for me to say I did not catch the move, but I want to break down what I saw beforehand. Also, want to break down when it comes to all-time highs, the simplest way that you can go about trading it. Now, again, I'm saying that because we clearly have an all-time high, and a lot of traders, when we get to these levels, they don't like to trade them. However, again, what you want to focus on is the tools that we have to showcase what would be an ideal area for price to go towards when we deal with all-time highs. Now, the reason why I'm also saying that because breaking down again within my Discord, I'm going to go show you guys in real time at 8:12. I showcased that why I felt was going to be a bullish push, and then also right here if we go towards the day I don't trade, we're going to have all-time high. All right, so pretty much it's my wife's birthday was yesterday. We're still pretty much celebrating, so that's why I wasn't available. But overall, right, if we just break down what we have over here, if we look at pure structure, because that right there is the overall movement of price that we focus on. We focus on a higher time frame structure. So if we go to higher time frame structure, before all of this happened, which is over here, before all that happened, we clearly see that what price did, it gave us an all-time high. After that, we retraced, and at this point, we made a higher low. So I'm saying that purposely because whenever we're dealing with structure, price is going to go from, right, we're not just going to go all the way up, all the way down, right? Price is going to give us a high, higher low, high low, and so forth. Or it's going to give us a lower low, lower high, lower high, and so forth. Now, if we have a break of structure of that, we will have to have a break of the previous low. If we're dealing with an uptrend, the previous low will be a break of, again, the higher low. We break that higher low, more likely we break structure price to go down and vice versa when you're dealing with downtrend. Now, overall, looking at this right here, again, we had all-time high, price came down. Now, what I like to do when it comes to figuring out where's price going to go in the future, you want to focus on fibs, especially when you're dealing with indices, futures, and so forth. The reason why you want to focus on fibs is because Fibonacci oh my gosh, it's a goddamn institutional. Wow, slipped my mind. But Fibonacci is an institutional level of support resistance. And that's why when you're dealing with fibs and utilizing things like, the stocks, and utilizing indices, if you're utilizing Bitcoin, all these things that deal with high impact or institution, they work extremely well with these things because, again, institutions are banks, and those are the ones that's really pushing the money in the market to get the market the movement we need. Now, dealing with this right here, you want to focus on a low, you want to take it to a high, take it to the pullback to see where prices are expected going to go. So the low we're going to focus on, we're going to go from this low here. We're going to go to this high here. We're going to see how price pull back to give us a higher low to see after that, why is not on? To see after that if price is going to give us a retest of structure, which would be here, or if price is going to break and give us an all-time high. Now, again, I was thinking there's going to be all-time high because of this liquidity here right here. But if we put a fib from this low and we take it to this high and we see price pulled that and we sat on the 50%. Now, another tip doing as well, again, I'm utilizing this one right here. Now, another tip with this as well is that a lot of times you have to know your personnel. So when you're trading US30, if you are utilizing fibs, that 50% retracement level is very crucial. Yes, 61.8 is also important, but most times when we get to that 50%, price is going to do a huge reaction, whether going for the upside or continue going down. Now we have a take profit up here at negative 27%. So I'm going to put a line right there so you guys can see that towards the future when we actually do get there. Now, the reason why we want to utilize fibs is because, again, when we're dealing with all-time levels and price doesn't know what it wants to do, it's going to go towards two things. It's going to either go towards quarter points or it's going to go towards fib levels. So when you're dealing with that, it's best to utilize one of those two things to see where's price going to ideally go towards the future. Now I'm going to I'll leave the fib there. Now, if we drop down to lower time frame, we get some actual details of the movement of price, right? This right here is more towards 4 a.m. So we know that around this time, we see a lot of liquidity happening. Why do we have that happening? Because Ideally, we also know that Powell is speaking at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That high impact news is important. Why? Because again, everyone in their mother is, well, every investor is waiting until Powell comes out and says that I'm going to cut rates, I'm going to pause rates, and so forth. Like we're really waiting for a rate cut. So with that, the liquidity we need would be the fundamentals of Powell speaking. Since we understand that and we focus on the technicals of what the market is doing, we are looking for the market to be bullish, and that is what we got. So literally, you see here, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to be crazy long. But again, we can see even before market open, a 9 o'clock candle, we can see that we are pushing past this. Obviously, news came out. We came towards our take profit, which would be basically a higher time frame movement of price. So quick breakdown and quick summary with this. Whenever you're dealing with all-time highs, you have no idea what price is looking to go. Utilize Fibonacci retracement. It gives you a better idea, or expansion, not same thing, but one of those two. It gives you an idea. Again, you want to focus on a low, take it to that high, that retest or whatever, they'll pull back to see what price will retest towards 50%, as you can see it held. And after that, we went towards negative 27%, which is the take profit when you're dealing with these levels. I hope this was beneficial for you. If you're looking to trade with us every single day in the Discord, click the link in the description below. Leave comments. And until next time, guys, peace out.